Imagine you're sitting at your desk, the clock ticking ominously closer to a looming deadline. Your email inbox is bursting at the seams, your phone is buzzing with notifications, and the chaos of the workplace seems to spiral out of control. It's moments like these when you might feel paralyzed by the sheer volume of decisions that need your attention. Sound familiar? What if I told you that a lesson from an ancient Stoic philosopher could be the key to unlocking a sense of calm and control amidst the storm of modern life? Enter Epictetus, a man who knew more than a little about managing stress and maintaining composure, even in the harshest conditions. Picture for a moment the world of Epictetus. Born into slavery in the 1st century AD, he was subjected to the whims of his master, living a life with seemingly little personal freedom. Yet, even within these constraints, he discovered a profound sense of liberty. In one poignant story, Epictetus's master cruelly twisted his leg, threatening to break it. Calmly, Epictetus remarked to his master that his leg was indeed about to break. And when it did, Epictetus's response was a simple acknowledgement of the fact. He didn't rage or despair, he accepted what had happened, understanding that the breaking of his leg was outside his control. This story isn't just about enduring physical pain, it's about mastering the mental turmoil that comes with circumstances you cannot change. Epictetus's philosophy centers on what is now known as the dichotomy of control, a powerful concept that distinguishes between what is within our control and what is not. It's deceptively simple, but profoundly life-changing. Let's delve into this dichotomy and see why Epictetus's insights remain relevant today. The core idea is that some things are within our control, like our thoughts, intentions, and reactions, while others, like external events and other people's actions, are not. This philosophical framework encourages us to focus our energy where it truly counts, on our own actions and attitudes, rather than on the outcomes influenced by external forces. Take, for instance, the overwhelming environment of a modern workplace. You're responsible for your effort, the quality of your work, and your attitude towards challenges and setbacks. However, the looming deadline, decisions made by management, or the reactions of coworkers aren't within your control. When you grasp this deeply, workplace stress begins to dissipate, not because the situation changes, but because your perspective does. You no longer waste time on what can't be altered, which frees you to focus on what you can do, often leading to more effective and efficient decision-making. This idea might remind you of a garden. Imagine tending to your plants. You can choose the seeds, the soil, and the care you give. But the weather, a metaphorical nod to life's uncontrollable elements, remains outside your grasp. You wouldn't fret over the rain or sun, knowing that your success hinges on tending to what you can influence, the nourishment and the attention to detail in your care. So how does this philosophy translate into practical steps for your everyday life? Let's consider some actionable techniques inspired by Epictetus's wisdom. First, cultivate awareness and acknowledgement. Begin by separating your concerns into two lists, things you can control and things you can't. As you write down your anxieties, be brutally honest with yourself. Are you worried about an upcoming meeting? Focus on what you can do, like preparing thoroughly and controlling your own demeanor, rather than fixating on the potential reactions of others. This step is vital because it draws a tangible line between your influence and the uncontrollable. Next, embrace what some would call the art of letting go. Once you've identified the elements beyond your control, make a conscious decision to release them from your mental grip. This isn't about apathy. It's about freeing your mind to laser focus on what you can manage. Neuroplasticity research supports this, showing that our brains can be trained to let go of stressors, thereby improving our mental health and productivity. Imagine the workplace again. Projects may not always go as planned, but focusing on your adaptability and response is empowering and productive. Additionally, develop a practice of reflection and resilience. Regularly set aside time to reflect on your experiences and how you managed your responses. Look for patterns, what worked, what didn't, and refine your strategies. Over time, this builds resilience, allowing you to face challenges with confidence and poise. You might think of it as a musician practices scales. Through repetition and reflection, mastery is achieved. In a modern context, this could be a brief evening routine where you jot down moments in your day where you applied the dichotomy of control and areas that need improvement. Lastly, engage in mindful detachment. This means creating mental distance from the results of your actions, remaining committed to your effort without becoming attached to the outcome. This perspective aligns with contemporary mindfulness practices, which advocate for staying present and releasing attachments to results. Combined with the Stoic approach, this mindset transforms decision paralysis into action fueled by clarity and calmness. You might visualize this as a river, with you as a stone at its bed. The water, representing life's uncontrollable currents, flows above, but you remain steady and unmoved at your core. Understanding the dichotomy of control isn't just an intellectual exercise, it's a transformative shift in how you live your life. As you integrate these techniques into your daily routine, you'll find that stress begins to melt away, not because your circumstances have changed, but because your relationship to them has. Now, the beauty of Epictetus's lesson comes forward. By focusing on your efforts rather than the unpredictable results of those efforts, you reclaim your inner peace amidst the chaos. In summation, embracing the dichotomy of control provides a compass to navigate the intricacies of modern life. It offers you the clarity to discern where to direct your energy and the wisdom to accept what lies beyond your reach. Imagine approaching your next workday, not with a sense of dread or paralysis, but with the calm assurance that you're equipped to handle whatever comes your way. Epictetus may have lived centuries ago, but his teachings offer a timeless invitation to cultivate serenity, regardless of the external circumstances you face. So why not take a step today towards mastering what you can control, embracing the freedom it brings, and witnessing how it transforms your life?